hope that he revives the party as we are all very eagerly looking forward. I am a traditional congressman of a very long standing. Since my Oxford days, I was a congressman. I used to correspond with Congress leaders like S.N. Mishra, who had a small caucus along with Indira Gandhi. They wanted to revive the Congress within the Congress when Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was very much there. So it's no more something is extraordinary that congressmen within the party must feel disquiet in some areas and fight for them among themselves to revive on some ideals. When I used to work at the Congress party, Gulzar Lal Nanda started a movement called Congress for Socialist Action. I was one of the subscribers, first subscribers to the magazine, as I was very much in Delhi, and we were all inspired by Gulzar Lal Nanda's initiative. And Pandit Nehru blessed this movement. And one more instance I want to remind to the younger generation of the congressmen and congresswomen is that even before Pandit Nehru was alive, 1959 I think, there was a attempt to define the Congress ideals, and Dr. Sampurnanand, who was a UP chief minister and who also had a Sanskrit university named after him, and I hope it functions now. It was called Congress, some title, a book was published, and the point about the book is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru's perhaps the last written article on Congress was published in this edition. Pandit Nehru, after analyzing many aspects of the dilemmas of the congressmen, Congress socialists, intellectuals, defined his belief as the Vedantic socialism. Pandit ji is a great thinking soul, and he had a vision, and no one can underestimate his vision. And as in contrast to Pandit Mahatma Gandhi's vision of ahimsa, etc., Pandit Nehru had a vision of his own for India's socialist future. As we all know, and at least this generation must know, Pandit Nehru, I used to know him all the 4 years he used to visit Shantiniketan as the Chancellor, was a great friend of Professor Harold J. Lasky of the London School of Economics. Those of you who do not know a word of socialism must learn only from the books and writings and speeches of Harold Lasky. And there used to be said that a chair in the Indian cabinet was always reserved for Harold Lasky's person. Such was his impact, and I was one of the early followers of Harold Lasky, and I wanted to go and study under him. Unfortunately, by the time I went to England, he was dead and gone. Even now, my suggestion for revival of the Congress is there, and I am sure it won't be revived, it can't be revived by adopting the dynastic principle, and you can't revive without reconstituting the Congress Working Committee in an open-minded manner. Talented people in every state, every district must be spotted, and we must bring back the traditional Congress hierarchies back into the fold. It's not just by giving representation to various castes and communities. Of course, we need to recognize these castes and communities who have all emerged now. Education has spread, there is awareness, but my basic point is we have to define anew an ideology for the party. It must be based on democracy and freedom and equality. No society will tolerate emerging inequalities and inequities. And society means what? Society means hierarchy, tension, jealousies, claims, and their own sense of their own uniqueness. All these egos and new insights and ambitions must be accommodated, and I am not sure Kargeji has the energy to travel around the country. He has to travel. A new president has to select some energetic young people, intellectuals, and I don't want to name individuals today because that may lead to controversies. But we have to send out new finds all around the country, and we have to define our political ideology. And my humble suggestion briefly is we have to go for a liberal democracy. A democracy cannot be restricted to castes and creeds. It has to be open to new ideas. Liberal democracy means what? It's a long history. It's from the days of Plato and Aristotle. Society. Open society is the society the whole country needs, and even today we see revolts in any authoritarian society like Russia and China. We see disquiet. India offers, in my opinion, an alternative to the world, and I don't know how everyone who is in power takes their roles seriously, but we have to take our roles seriously and fight for an open society, a liberal society, an equal society. Thank you.